In 1852, when gold was discovered at Gold Creek, waves of dreamers poured into this wild and untamed land, chasing the promise of a better life. From deep within the earth, riches surfaced, birthing lively mining towns and paving the way for Montana to become a state in 1889. Montana, known as Big Sky Country, isn't just a land of vast open plains and endless horizons. Long ago, it was the heart of one of America's greatest gold rushes. Today, Montana stands as the fourth largest state in the U.S. and a true paradise for those who crave the raw, breathtaking beauty of nature. Tucked away in the Mountain West, it shares borders with 5 U.S. states and 3 Canadian provinces, its landscapes unfolding like pages from snow-capped peaks and whispering pine forests to wide-open prairies that seem to stretch into forever. Today, you can wander through forgotten mining towns where echoes of the past still linger, stand in awe before towering mountains that touch the sky, or simply look up and feel the magic of that big open sky above. So vast, so still, it feels like a portal to another world. They call it the Treasure State, not just for the gold hidden underground, but for the secrets, the stories, and the wonders waiting quietly in every corner. So, if your heart is calling for adventure, maybe it's time to listen. Montana is ready when you are. Bozeman is a small but vibrant city nestled in a wide valley and surrounded by majestic mountains. Once known to Native Americans as the Valley of Flowers, it became a settlement for pioneers in the 19th century. Today, Bozeman represents a unique blend of frontier history and modern life, where the wild beauty of nature meets the warmth of a close-knit community. With cold winters and mild summers, the city enjoys a fresh and distinct atmosphere year-round. Life in Bozeman moves at a slower pace, but it's far from dull. Outdoor adventures, open spaces, and a deep appreciation for local culture shape the everyday rhythm. Quiet streets, historic wooden homes, and a lingering spirit of the Old West give the city its unmistakable charm. Bozeman doesn't try to impress with flash or noise. It captivates with authenticity. For those seeking pure air, a slower pace, and a place with stories etched into its land, Bozeman offers a meaningful and memorable escape. Before we move on to the next destination, we have a question for you. Which city is considered to be the cowboy capital of the world? Comment on your answer below. Now, let's continue our journey through the breathtaking landscapes of Montana. Helena, the capital of Montana, was born during the gold rush of 1864 and quickly grew rich, once home to dozens of millionaires. Today, it's a charming blend of Victorian architecture, deep indigenous history, and easy access to mountain trails, making it a quiet yet captivating stop for travelers exploring Big Sky country. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. Located in northwest Montana, Flathead Lake is the largest natural freshwater lake west of the Mississippi in the lower 48 states. Formed by ancient glaciers, this massive crystal-clear lake stretches over 190 square miles and is surrounded by the towering Mission and Salish Mountains. Its mild climate supports cherry orchards and vineyards, especially along the lake's eastern shore. In summer, roadside stands overflow with fresh fruit, adding a sweet touch to scenic drives along US Route 93 and Route 35. Flathead Lake is a haven for outdoor lovers. Wild Horse Island, the lake's largest island, is only accessible by boat and home to wild horses, bighorn sheep, and bald eagles. The lake is partially managed by the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes. If you plan to fish or recreate on tribal lands, be sure to get a tribal permit. Each offers a warm welcome with cozy lodging, local galleries, and a laid-back mountain town vibe. Just 30 miles from Glacier National Park, Flathead Lake is not only a scenic escape, but also the perfect gateway to explore Montana's untamed beauty. Glacier National Park, located in northwestern Montana along the US-Canada border, is a breathtaking expanse of rugged wilderness, alpine meadows, and over 130 crystal-clear lakes. Together with Canada's Waterton Lakes, Glacier National Park forms the world's first international peace park, a symbol of cross-border conservation since 1932. Covering more than 1 million acres, Glacier National Park is home to ancient glaciers, dramatic U-shaped valleys, fossil-rich rock formations, and over 700 miles of scenic trails. Wildlife thrives here. Grizzly bears, mountain goats, bald eagles, and elusive lynx all call Glacier National Park home. Its landscapes range from prairie grasslands to dense cedar forests and high-altitude tundra. A must-see highlight of Glacier National Park is the iconic Going to the Sun Road, a 50-mile scenic drive that crosses the Continental Divide at Logan Pass, offering unforgettable mountain views and summer wildflowers. Adventure seekers can hike to hidden waterfalls, paddle across serene lakes, or camp beneath one of the world's first designated transboundary dark sky parks. Glacier National Park is more than a destination. It's a journey into untouched wilderness and deep-rooted Native American history. With every turn, Glacier National Park invites you to reconnect with nature and discover the wild heart of the American Rockies. Located in the southern part of Montana, the section of Yellowstone National Park within this state offers a more tranquil and wild experience compared to the busier areas of the park. Entering through the north entrance at the small town of Gardner, visitors are greeted by the historic Roosevelt Arch and gain easy access to Mammoth Hot Springs, a stunning area known for its colorful travertine terraces formed by geothermal activity. This part of the park is also home to a variety of wildlife, including elk and bison, which often roam freely through open meadows and near visitor areas, creating unforgettable encounters. During the summer months, this Montana section becomes a hub for hiking enthusiasts, with scenic trails that wind through forested hills and alongside the Yellowstone River. In winter, the landscape transforms into a snowy wonderland, attracting nature lovers and photographers seeking serene views and a chance to observe animals against a peaceful, frosty backdrop. Less crowded but equally breathtaking, the Montana side of Yellowstone is perfect for travelers looking to immerse themselves in the park's natural beauty while enjoying a quieter, more intimate experience with one of the most remarkable wilderness areas in the United States. Quake Lake in southwestern Montana was formed after a devastating earthquake in 1959, which killed 28 people and triggered a massive landslide that dammed the Madison River. Located near Yellowstone National Park, this 10-kilometer-long lake is now a fascinating destination for nature and geology lovers. Along U.S. Route 287, visitors can see the lasting impact of the disaster and stop by the visitor center to learn more. With dramatic landscapes and a powerful history, Quake Lake is a must-visit spot when exploring Montana's mountain region. Alta Mine, located near the old town of Wicks in Jefferson County, is a striking reminder of Montana's mining heyday. First opened in 1869, this once thriving lead, zinc, and silver mine produced up to 150 tons of ore daily during its peak. Perched on the edge of an ancient volcanic formation, it operated under various owners before shutting down permanently in 1956. The mine played a key role in shaping the economy and character of southwestern Montana during the late 19th century. Today, visitors can hike through the surrounding forest to see remnants of the mine's old buildings, weathered equipment, and stunning mountain views. While the site itself is on private land and should be explored with respect, the area around it still offers a glimpse into the raw, untamed spirit of Montana's frontier past. The quiet solitude of the site, combined with sweeping views and ghostly ruins, makes Alta Mine a hidden gem for photographers, hikers, and history buffs alike. Bighorn Canyon National Recreation Area, stretching over 120,000 acres across Wyoming and Montana, is a hidden gem for nature lovers and history buffs alike. Divided into two districts, north via Fort Smith, Montana, and south via Lovell, Wyoming, it features towering cliffs, wild horses, and the stunning 71-mile-long Bighorn Lake, perfect for boating, kayaking, fishing, and birdwatching. Formed by the Yellowtail Dam in 1966, the lake honors Crow leader Robert Yellowtail, who fiercely opposed the dam's construction on sacred tribal land. This landscape holds over 10,000 years of human history. The area saw intertribal conflict and later shifting alliances during U.S. expansion. Today, about 1/3 of the park overlaps with the Crow Reservation. From rugged canyon hikes to ancient trails rich with indigenous history, Bighorn Canyon invites you to experience a side of America that's both wild and deeply meaningful, far from the usual crowds. Lone Peak is one of Montana's most iconic mountains, rising to 11,166 feet and dominating the skyline of the Madison Range. Its dramatic slopes and rugged summit have long captured the imagination of hikers, skiers, and nature lovers alike. Known for its raw, untamed beauty, the peak serves as a powerful symbol of the Big Sky region and stands as a gateway to the vast wilderness that surrounds it. Visitors are drawn not just by the panoramic views from its summit, but by the sense of adventure and solitude the mountain inspires. Throughout the seasons, Lone Peak offers a striking backdrop, whether blanketed in snow or set against clear summer skies, and remains a must-see for anyone exploring the heart of Montana. Missoula, located in western Montana, sits at the meeting point of the Clark Fork, Bitterroot, and Blackfoot rivers, surrounded by 5 mountain ranges, earning it the nickname Hub of 5 Valleys. Originally home to Native American tribes like the Salish and Kootenai, the area later welcomed European settlers in the mid-1800s. What began as a humble trading post along the Mullen Road evolved quickly with the arrival of the Northern Pacific Railway in 1883 and the founding of the University of Montana a decade later. Though once driven by the timber industry, Missoula today thrives on education, healthcare, and tourism. The University of Montana remains a cornerstone of the local economy and culture, while the city's scenic surroundings offer endless opportunities for hiking, biking, rafting, and winter sports. Missoula boasts over 400 acres of parks, miles of trails, and serves as a gateway to national forests like Lolo and Bitterroot. Downtown, you'll find historic buildings, craft breweries, farmers markets, and vibrant art spaces, all adding to its laid-back creative atmosphere. For travelers seeking both natural beauty and cultural depth, Missoula delivers a unique and enriching Montana experience that leaves a lasting impression. Located in the heart of Montana, Lewistown is a small town rich in history and surrounded by unspoiled nature. Founded by Métis settlers in 1879, it was once the center of a gold rush and a key stop along the Carroll Trail. The arrival of the railroad in the early 20th century transformed Lewistown into a major hub for agriculture and mining. With its peaceful charm and deep historical roots, Lewistown offers a unique gateway to experiencing Montana off the beaten path. Whitefish Lake, nestled just northwest of Whitefish, Montana, is a pristine freshwater gem framed by the Whitefish Range and Lion Mountain. Sitting at 2,999 feet above sea level, this 5.2 square mile lake is fed by streams like Swift, Lazy, Hell Roaring, and Beaver Creeks. Its clear, deep waters once teemed with native bull and cutthroat trout, but decades of introduced species, like lake trout and mysis shrimp, have reshaped its ecosystem. Despite these changes, the lake remains a beloved outdoor destination. Visitors can fish, kayak, boat, or relax at Whitefish City Beach. Whitefish Lake State Park offers scenic spots for camping and swimming, all just minutes from the vibrant town of Whitefish. In summer, the Whitefish Lake Triathlon attracts athletes from across the country for a challenging race surrounded by mountain views. Whether you're casting a line, paddling through calm waters, or enjoying lakeside trails, Whitefish Lake invites you to slow down and take in Montana's wild beauty. Grinnell Glacier lies deep within Glacier National Park in Montana, nestled in the Lewis Range on the northern slopes of Mount Gould. Named after conservationist George Bird Grinnell, this iconic glacier sits at about 7,000 feet above sea level in the scenic Many Glacier region. Once spanning 710 acres in 1850, Grinnell Glacier has dramatically shrunk to just 220 acres by 1993. The nearby Salamander Glacier, once connected to Grinnell, also stands as a separate remnant of this icy past. Climate change continues to threaten the region's remaining glaciers, with experts predicting complete loss by 2030 under worst-case carbon scenarios. Despite this sobering outlook, the journey to Grinnell Glacier remains one of Glacier National Park's most rewarding adventures. A 6-mile hike from Swift Current Lake leads you through alpine landscapes, dramatic cliffs, and turquoise lakes. For nature lovers and photographers alike, this is a hike that captures both the beauty and fragility of our changing planet. Polebridge, Montana, is a remote off-grid community near Glacier National Park, about 35 miles from Columbia Falls. Famous for the historic Polebridge Mercantile, open May to October, it draws visitors with fresh pastries and old-time charm. With no electricity or cell service, the town offers a rare, unplugged escape. In winter, only a few residents remain, embracing the quiet wilderness. Lake Mcdonald is the crown jewel of Glacier National Park in Montana, stretching 10 miles through a glacial valley on the park's west side. Surrounded by dense forests of spruce, fir, and larch, the lake reaches depths of 472 feet and sits at 3,153 feet above sea level. Its crystal-clear, nutrient-poor waters are home to native trout and kokanee salmon, making it more of a scenic gem than a fishing hotspot. Wildlife like grizzlies, moose, and mule deer often roam the quieter North Shore. Once a ceremonial site for the Kootenai people, who called it the place where they dance, Lake Mcdonald continues to inspire awe and connection. Perfect for travelers seeking nature, history, and serenity in the heart of Glacier National Park. Flowing through the rugged beauty of northwest Montana, the Flathead River stretches over 200 miles from the Canadian Rockies to its confluence with the Clark Fork River. Fed by the North, Middle, and South Forks, this glacier-fed waterway winds through untouched wilderness like Glacier National Park. The Great Bear and Bob Marshall Wilderness areas, offering breathtaking scenery and top-tier adventures for paddlers, hikers, and wildlife enthusiasts. Recognized as part of the National Wild and Scenic River System, large portions of the river, including the North Fork, remain pristine and protected. Visitors can explore crystal-clear waters, dramatic canyons, and vibrant valleys, with towns like Columbia Falls and Kalispell serving as great bases for outdoor exploration. The area also carries deep cultural and historical roots, from early indigenous presence to fur traders and settlers of the 19th century. A journey along the Flathead River promises raw, natural beauty, rich history, and unforgettable outdoor experiences. It's a place where the wild still runs free, and every bend in the river brings a new view worth the trip. For those seeking an authentic Montana escape, the Flathead River offers a perfect mix of solitude, scenic wonder, and outdoor adventure all year round. Paradise Valley, nestled between Montana's Absaroka and Gallatin ranges, stretches from Livingston to the northern edge of Yellowstone National Park. The Yellowstone River winds through this scenic valley, offering world-class fly fishing, natural hot springs like Chico, and stunning mountain views. A favorite route for early explorers, it's now a beloved stop for travelers seeking wildlife, relaxation, and a direct path into Yellowstone. Set against the backdrop of the Absaroka Mountains and stretched along the winding Yellowstone River, Livingston captivates with its stunning natural scenery and small town charm. Just a short drive from Yellowstone National Park, the town is surrounded by wide-open landscapes, forested hills, and endless skies that change with every season. From snow-dusted peaks in winter to golden valleys in summer. The natural landscape here offers endless outdoor experiences. From fishing in crystal-clear waters, hiking along scenic trails, to simply relaxing amidst sweeping views of majestic mountains. Livingston's peaceful setting and breathtaking surroundings make it a haven for nature lovers, photographers, and anyone seeking a slower, more scenic pace of life in the heart of Montana. The Madison River winds through the heart of the American West, carrying with it a sense of timeless beauty and quiet strength. Originating in the geothermal wonders of Yellowstone, it flows through sweeping valleys, pine-covered hills, and dramatic canyons, painting the landscape with its clear, shimmering waters. This river is more than just a waterway. It's a journey through some of the most breathtaking scenery in Montana. On calm days, the surface mirrors endless skies and rugged mountain peaks. In fall, golden leaves drift along the current, while winter cloaks the banks in snow, creating a peaceful stillness. Wildlife like elk, eagles, and river otters often appear, adding a touch of the wild to every scene. The Madison is a favorite among nature lovers, offering a quiet escape and countless opportunities to explore. Whether you're strolling along its banks, watching the sunrise over the water, or simply breathing in the fresh mountain air, the river leaves a lasting impression. Flowing with grace and purpose, the Madison River continues to shape the land and inspire those who visit, a true gem of the American wilderness. Hebgen Lake, nestled in southwest Montana's Gallatin County, is a scenic reservoir formed by the Hebgen Dam on the Madison River. It's famously linked to the powerful 1959 earthquake, which reshaped the region and created nearby Quake Lake just downstream. Surrounded by forested hills and mountain views, Hebgen Lake is a favorite for outdoor lovers. The lake is fed by several creeks, including Duck Creek, Grayling Creek, and Red Canyon Creek, adding to its natural charm. You can spend your day fishing for trout, boating across calm waters, or hiking along peaceful trails. For those staying overnight, popular campgrounds like Rainbow Point and Cherry Creek offer great lakefront access. Rainbow Point is the largest, with 4 spacious loops, each providing room for campers and vehicles. Located just a short drive from Yellowstone National Park, Hebgen Lake makes a perfect base for adventure and relaxation in Big Sky country. Nestled in southwestern Montana, the Bitterroot Valley stretches nearly 95 miles between the rugged Bitterroot Range and the gentler Sapphire Mountains. This scenic valley follows the Bitterroot River from the narrow mountain pass at the Idaho border to the wider, flatter lands near Missoula. Rich in history, the valley was home to the Bitterroot Salish people for generations. Once a booming apple-growing region, the Bitterroot Valley still supports ranching, forestry, and agriculture, alongside growing tourism. Visitors can hike wilderness trails, explore historic sites, or simply enjoy the vast, wild beauty of Big Sky country. Anaconda, a historic town in southwestern Montana, sits at the base of the Pintler Mountains near the Continental Divide. Once a major copper smelting center, it's now a quiet getaway known for its scenic beauty, rich heritage, and easy access to hiking, hot springs, and outdoor adventure. Blankenship Bridge, the one-lane span crossing the Flathead River northwest of Columbia Falls, will close on September 27th for urgent repairs to a 3-inch crack found earlier this summer. Crews will drill to stop the crack spread, with the project costing just under $7,000. Until then, a 5-ton weight limit remains in place, and a follow-up inspection is planned for October. Built decades before the Flathead River earned its wild and scenic designation in 1976, the aging bridge now faces increasing threats from erosion and shifting river channels. Some residents and officials argue it's time to replace the narrow span with a safer, modern structure. A new 2-lane bridge with pedestrian access could cost $15 to $20 million and take years to complete. For now, repairs aim to extend the life of the bridge, though many believe a long-term solution is overdue. Stretching across 2 million acres of western Montana, Lolo National Forest is a breathtaking expanse of wild beauty shaped by both continental and maritime climates. Just east of the Idaho border and west of the Continental Divide, this diverse forest boasts soaring peaks, deep river valleys, and over 700 miles of scenic hiking trails. Lolo is home to 4 wilderness areas and an impressive range of life: 17 conifer species, 1,500 plant varieties, 300 bird species, and over 60 mammals, including elk, moose, black bears, and even grizzlies. Towering western red cedars, some over 8 feet in diameter, dominate parts of the forest, alongside national champion trees like the ponderosa pine and western larch. With more than 100 lakes and 5 major rivers, Like the Flathead and Clark Fork, Lolo offers top-tier outdoor experiences year-round. From camping and fishing to birdwatching and backcountry exploration, it's a dream destination for nature lovers. Easily accessed from Missoula, where the forest headquarters is located, Lolo National Forest is a true gateway to Montana's wild side, waiting for you to explore its untamed heart. St. Mary is a small village at the eastern edge of Glacier National Park, where the iconic Going to the Sun Road begins. Surrounded by lakes and Blackfeet tribal lands, it's a popular summer stop with lodges, cafes, and access to stunning mountain scenery. Rural Montana reflects the heart of the American West, a lifestyle rooted in farming, ranching, forestry, and strong family values. But today, rising costs, corporate takeovers, government red tape, and land repurposed for luxury homes and tourism threaten the survival of these historic communities. Long-standing industries like timber are vanishing due to forest mismanagement and devastating wildfires, while young people are leaving in search of higher-paying jobs elsewhere. Housing shortages and soaring real estate prices, driven by out-of-state buyers, are reshaping small-town life and eroding community identity. For many locals, this shift feels like a loss of the very culture Montana is known for. Still, the vast open landscapes, mountain towns, and deep-rooted traditions continue to attract visitors searching for authenticity. Travelers can support Montana's rural heritage by staying in family-run lodges, visiting local farms, and exploring small communities that hold the spirit of the last best place. Whether you're immersing yourself in the raw beauty of the Rocky Mountains, strolling through charming small towns, rich with Wild West heritage, or simply gazing up at the endless big sky, Montana offers a rare sense of freedom and tranquility. This land is not just a destination. It's a place that ignites a spirit of adventure and a deep love for nature in every traveler.